Okay, I just filmed a review of one of my purses. And so I'm exactly the same because I'm doing this other one right now because I have to I have to upload it today. And I've really been vacillating over what to talk about on my Parisian journey, part 4. Yeah, this is number 4. Because I wanted this video that I'm going to do today to be all perfect and have all these components to it. And it's just not going to happen, okay? Life is just not like that right now for me. But I have to just keep going anyway. So you're going to kind of get the dress down version of what I dreamed it would be, okay? I was going to have my clothing rack up here, and we were going to get a tour of my closet, and it's just not going to happen. So here we go. One of the ways that I am always inspired in Paris, because my husband and I stay in the apartments, and usually we're in a very small apartment because it's just the two of us. This past year was different because we had my parents, so it was huge. Usually we're either in a 1-bedroom or a studio, which is all one room, and the little kitchen area and the bathroom, obviously. And my husband and I'm pretty sure I've told y'all this before, but one of our favorite things to do when we're in one of those apartments by ourselves is to lay there in the dark, kind of, because if you don't pull those big metal shutters in Paris, it never gets dark in the rooms because there's light outside. But we lay there like in the moonlight, I guess, and we can rearrange that apartment, and we figure out where we would put the Murphy bed and the dining, where we would sit to eat. And I mean, we just go, I'm talking details. We'll sit there and then we'll argue about, where the shelves are going to go and where we're going to keep our winter coats. And it's ridiculous, but we get so into it because our dream is to live there. So when we are there, we kind of like to pretend, So one of the big questions that we always end up talking about when we're rearranging and redecorating these little tiny apartments is, what would we bring with us? What are our must-have items to take over there if we were going to live there for, say, a year or something? And it always comes down to the same thing. Clothes, and not that many, shoes, books, a few, because my husband uses a Kindle, but I don't, and I love books. Our computers, our iPads, our phones, and, pictures of our family. And when we really boil it down, there's just not that much that we feel like we would have to take. It's weird because, you have this big house or even a little house, and it's got all the things that you've collected over the years. But when you get down to it, what would you take with you? What is so important that you can't live with? Oh, I would take my purse collection. There's another thing I would take, of course. But anyway, what would you take with you, So it's an interesting exercise. So so how I am inspired when I'm there is decluttering when I get home. I tend to do it every year. A layer by layer by layer, I declutter more and more because I'm always in that mindset when I get home of how do the French live in those small apartments. Now, not everybody lives in a small apartment, but a lot of people do because they're so expensive. Like, we can't figure out how people live in the city. We don't know what they do for a living or how they afford it. But so I'm always thinking, one reason they can afford it is they don't have a car. Probably a lot of them don't have cars, although there's cars all over the city, but a lot of them I don't think have cars. So that's a big expense, not to have the cost of the car, the maintenance, the gas, and the insurance. They don't have a lot of stuff. Like, I don't know. I don't watch Parisian YouTube channels because I can't understand what they're saying. But sometimes I wonder, do they do big hauls? Are they hauling in Paris? I'm just talking about in the city, okay? I don't think so. Do they have a ton of big SUVs that they go to Walmart and fill with junk? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I think they're known to buy higher quality and less than Americans. Now, I'm not knocking America. I never am when I'm doing these videos. I don't mean to make it sound like they're so much better than us. It's just that they're different. Okay, I think I've said that before. Okay, so when I got home this time, I thought, I'm going to go through my closet again. Now, some of you that have been watching me for a while, Not last Christmas, but the Christmas before. It was on New Year's Day. I did a complete closet rehaul of my closet. I took everything out of it and got rid of so much stuff. I would guess, oh wow, I would guess that I got rid of a third of my clothes, probably 10 pairs of shoes, probably, and then just a lot of stuff that was in that closet that shouldn't have been. I got rid of it, tons of it. And so I, got the closet, I bought all new hangers, and the black matching velvet hangers, and had everything just perfect. And I wondered if it would last. And I'm here to tell you, just as a little update, that closet organization lasted. Now, why did it last? Why does it still look almost identical to the way it looked 2 years ago? Because I had enough room. Everything had a place. And I took out what didn't need to be there. So I organized it in a way that worked, okay? Instead of organizing tons of stuff, I got rid of stuff. That's the secret, okay? So I got them from Paris this time. And, what I was going to say too about that closet organization, I think only 2 times in the past 2 years has it kind of gotten out of control, and I felt like it's going to take me half an hour to get everything straightened back up. And each time it took me about 10 minutes because it wasn't really, everything was so easy to put back because everything had a spot, right? And if you were living in Paris in a tiny apartment, or in America or anywhere in a tiny dwelling, you would have to be that way. You would have to be that way, or you would become one of those hoarders that gets buried under their stuff, right? So the closet has stayed, and I've really, really enjoyed that. But when I got home this time, I had noticed that I was down to like 3 or 4 spare black hangers. And when I had done the closet 2 years ago, we had about 20 spare black hangers. Because we kept thinking, do we need to go to get another box just in case and just have it, because we want exactly the same kind. Because Scott did his closet too in the same hangers. Anyway, he did get quite a few new clothes for Paris. He needed them. So a lot of those hangers went to him. But anyway, I was down to 3 spare hangers. And I thought, why is that? So I went back through my clothes again, and I counted for you 52 pieces of clothing and shoes and purses that I got rid of that are they're in a big box over there because I'm waiting about a month. I'm going to go through the box again in about a month and make sure I haven't made any mistakes. And 52 items, and I still have a lot in there. And I am not a shopper. I don't know what people do that shop for clothes all the time. I don't know how they handle it. I don't know. I don't know. So I am really working on getting rid of a lot of things. The other thing I did, this video is getting too long, but another thing I did was I decided to go through my jewelry. That was the one thing I never finished in the closet redo 2 years ago. I never could figure out. I tried 3 or 4 different methods to store my jewelry, and I could not figure it out, okay? Well, I did a little video of what I did it was after I got home, so it was a few weeks ago. I went through my jewelry, and I cleaned the shelf off in my closet where I had it all scattered, and I had it in these little plastic acrylic boxes where I was trying to organize. None of it worked. But I have this big, beautiful wooden jewelry box that my mom gave me years ago. The problem with that box is I'm so short. When I put it on the shelf that I want it on, and it has a flip-up lid where you put rings and things in the top, and then it has some drawers. When I flip the lid up, I can't see in it because I'm too short. Well, I found another spot for it in my closet. Actually, it's just on a chair, just a folding card table chair. The jewelry box is sitting perfectly on it. And I love it because I walk in there and I open it, and I have kept it perfect. I got rid of so much junk jewelry that I've had for so long that I am never going to wear again. And now it is so, when I told you in that video not long ago that I'm going to add one thing, one more thing to an outfit, I'm telling you, it's so nice now to go in there to that one jewelry place. There's only one place I need to look for jewelry, except I'm going to show you a picture. Well, okay, I'll get to that in a minute. So there's only one spot where I'm going to go get my jewelry for the day. And so it's always, I get dressed in there. and I put my jewelry on in there, and I have a full-length mirror in my closet too. So it works out beautifully. But it only works because I got rid of so much stuff. So if you're overwhelmed, if you're overrun, if you don't know what you have, if you can't ever figure out to wear and yet you have a closet full of clothes, go through and edit and really be brutal. I can tell you I'm going to do another edit soon. I know there's some things I left and hung on to in there, but I'm gonna do it again and see what else I can call out of there that I know I'm not gonna wear. What was the other? Oh, the other thing I did once I got all my jewelry organized and everything, I don't want to have to go when I come into my bathroom at night to get ready for bed, and wash my face and do all that kind of stuff. I don't want to have to go in and out of my closet to take everything off. So in my bathroom, I have this white shelf where I keep my makeup and stuff. And on top of it, I have a little tray that a friend gave me that I keep my 3 watches on. So when I'm in there and going to get ready for bed, I take my watch off and put it on this little tray and they line up on it. I have another little handmade, I got it in Texas at a not ceramic store, I don't know what you call that store, an art store, a gallery. It's a little ring holder. It's got a little dish on the bottom and then a straight thing. And I keep my wedding rings on the straight thing and my other little, I don't have that many rings, so they go on that little round thing. So there's my little ring holder. And then I have one more little dish that matches that I keep my most worn earrings in it. I have a couple pairs of pearls and a pair of little diamond studs that my husband gave me. So I keep those in there too. So those are my most worn things. And that way I can take that stuff off and just put it right there in my bathroom and not worry about it and not have to go back and forth. Anyway, the whole system's working out great. I think if you would really, if you're just feeling overwhelmed in any area of your life, cleaning out will help you. It will make you feel better. It will give you clarity of thought. It's just the greatest thing in the world. And I'm looking right now at my bookcase and I'm thinking I need to go back through that because it's getting a little bit messy because I put some books sideways that wouldn't fit this way. So I need to go through that. The other thing I think that's so good, when you're in Paris and you have an apartment and that's it, you are confined, okay? I could buy more bookshelves. I could buy a bookshelf and put one on this wall, right? No, I'm confining my books to those shelves right there that came built into my house. I'm going to stop it right there. And I think confining yourself, like to the jewelry box, one jewelry box. I'm not going to buy another one. I'm not going to find another way to put all my overflow. I'm not going to have overflow jewelry. I have a lot, but not like most people. I think some of you are thinking, oh no. Some of you are the total opposite. You want a lot of stuff. You want a big closet just full of beautiful clothes. That's fine. This is just me and my Parisian journey and how I've been inspired. So let me see if there's anything else. I'm going to do it in my kitchen too. Maybe I'll take you along for that one. I'm going to do my bookshelves. I've done my clothes. 52 items out of my closet was pretty darn good. I'm really proud of myself. Oh, I've got a couple other closet, like a laundry room closet. I need to do it in there too. That closet's very much a catch-all closet. It would be very interesting for me to take you through that closet because you would be thinking, girl, you got problems. Okay, that's it for today's video. Oh, now I'm going to attach a couple little videos of when I'm sitting at a card table that I just set up sometimes to do my videos. I set this card table up, I put a tablecloth on it, and I laid out my jewelry. And I was trying to figure out what to do. I'm going to put that clip at the end. And then I'm going to put another clip with just a couple pictures of my little setup in my bathroom so you can see where I put my rings and my jewelry and watches just every night. Little space there. So I'll put a picture of that too. So here comes the clips, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on my Parisian journey next Sunday. But of course, I'll see you during the week for maybe 1 or 2 other videos. Thanks. Bye. Okay, I thought I'd just do a quick video. I know the lighting's actually, let me open give you a little more lighting. Okay, this is just an ice tray full of earrings that I wear occasionally. This is silver jewelry. This is old watches that don't work. Why do I keep them? This is just these little clear boxes. I thought it would be all organized. It's a fail. This is tons of stuff I wear sometimes. This is stuff I wear sometimes. This is stuff I wear sometimes. This is junk. These drawers are full of stuff that I don't ever wear. Seriously, I think that's stuff I'm saving for Layla. It's just this, and then this top flips up. And then this is just empty boxes I've saved because that jewelry's down there somewhere. I thought of one other thing I wanted to show you. This was a box I had that you will see in the clips, or maybe I've already put the clip in. I don't know what I'm going to do when I edit. That I had a bunch of my jewelry in, and it was not working out because it just didn't, it's just not suitable for me for a jewelry box because it was just too, I don't know what, it just didn't work. This camera's backwards, it makes me nuts. Anyway, because I emptied this of the jewelry, now I have, y'all, okay. It's out of control. Okay, anyway. I now have a wonderful new makeup box that I can either leave out on my counter. I can't do it, y'all. I have a brain that doesn't work like that. I can leave it on my counter, or I put it in my little shelf thing where I keep my makeup. So let me show you how wonderful this worked out. And they sell these everywhere. TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshalls, Home Goods. I think mine came from Home Goods. But let me show, my mom gave it to me actually. But let me show you how wonderful it worked. Now this mirror is kind of icky. I don't use it, thank goodness. But here's the top of the box. So in here, this lifts out, okay? So when I do my makeup, I lift this out. And in it, I have all my eyeshadow palettes that I'm using right now. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 small palettes and 2 little eyeshadows right there. Here is my BB cream and my Vitazing. Here's my erase paste and my MAC paint pot. And then in this side is just all my different, you know, eyeliners and highlighters and tweezers and things like that. And this is an IT Cosmetic thing that I'm going to review soon. And of course, my thing to keep my bangs back. Okay, so that's all in there. And then, so it's all in like sections. I've got like the face, the eyes, and then all the eyeliners and stuff. And in the bottom, I was able to fit, let me show you. Oh, okay, all my mascara, okay, mascara and all that stuff's in this little section. Right here is bronzer and my pencil sharpen, or my sharpener. And then on this side are my blushes. This is super awkward, but my blushes are all over here. Okay, so, and I kind of slid so you can't really see them. But anyway, because I cleaned out, and all my lipsticks are in a candle, an old candle, you know, a Bath and Body Works candle, the glass jar, it's all cleaned out, and all my lipsticks stay in there. So anyway, my little gift, I feel like, for cleaning out, I discovered I had a great makeup box that just works out fantastic. And you know what? I put the thing in backwards. So I am now going to win the Awkward Award for YouTubers. So anyway, I just thought I would show you this in case you're in the market for some kind of a box to do makeup with. It's just fabulous. It works out. If I leave it on the counter, it looks cute. But I always put it away. And my brushes are in a coffee cup from Paris that I got. Well, actually, no. Someone gave it to me. It was from TJ Maxx, but it's got a little French guy on it. So that's where I keep my brushes, and this is my makeup. So I just thought I'd show you that in case you're in the market for something like that and how well that works. And I'll talk to you later.